What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie2K. I'm doing content, video game.
Oh, Ronnie2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the rebirth feature? That was one
Yeah,
of
man, it's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rebirth builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up to
hey, y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP. Hey, I got to go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing, man.
You sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
So you probably won't be shocked to learn we'd like to run it back and win another chip?
Yeah, I figured we were aiming pretty high, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure on a rookie to come into a situation where anything less than...
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay. You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best combination of realistic and aggressive.
That's a tough goal. You've got some extremely gifted players in your class.
And I'm here to prove that I'm the best of them.
Well, it won't happen overnight, but that's what we'll work toward.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always...
Feeling you, MP. There he is.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threats.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player,
This is all pretty straightforward.
like Cliff said, communication.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Well, look, not...
Well, we can finally say the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart.
Play consistently.
All you, MP. You got this.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
Here's MP, the Knicks making the shot. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Hart. Brown kicks to MP. It doesn't go for him.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
McBride passes to Hart. That ties it up. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. MP passes to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Pritchard gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Tatum and Horford man the post positions. Then it's MP. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here's Pritchard. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Bridges. No good. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. Boston again missing. The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Payne, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Payne's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Hauser. Now, here's MP. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bridges misses. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. MP outside. MP finishes inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
And looking back, his points per game really under...
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And we'll return shortly.
Welcome to... Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great...
Thanks for spending half...
Second half of basketball. He's checked in for Derek White. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Nice move, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Towns with the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Tatum passes to MP. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Holiday, the pass to MP. There's 1:59 left in the third. Pass to Holiday. Over McBride. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
Now McBride. Back to Brunson. Right side Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time. From Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. The Celtics with the lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. And they're still together. The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar. and the effort never wanes.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Pritchard passes to Horford to the right side. Celtics passing it around. And here's MP for three. That one no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
MP from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Knicks with the lead. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. MP way outside. And that time, also a missed shot. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Knicks leading by 3. Tatum and Horford man the post position. Then it's MP. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Here's Payne. It's tipped. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
MP deciding where to go with it. For 3. Another miss by MP.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Celtics trail by 6. It's tipped and stolen by Payne. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stance for the Knicks?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the front of the rim and out.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Boston trailing. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Payne's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has
been So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably...
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run...
let it go. Focus on the next game.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds...
They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a double.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our amp. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically.
Substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Tatum. MP's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Greg.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism, but you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 4.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Brogdon. Fires from deep. Hauser grabs the board. MP outside. Pass to Hauser. Over Kispert. Misses the baby hook. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics out in front. Up by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. The Wizards trail by 6. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Pass to Champagny. Now George takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
MP outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Celtics lead by 3. Pass to MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Tatum finds Porzingis. Now Holiday. MP outside. It's stolen by Brogdon. In transition, here they come. Here's Sarr. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Kispert grabs a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's all tied up. Kispert's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP outside. Launches it. MP buries the triple.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So for Washington, Champagny, he's checked in. Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Celtics, 43.
Hello, folks. The
offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Celtics. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kristaps. He's checked in for Boston. Chris Middleton is out there with Kispert. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's George. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Middleton passes to Brogdon. And here's Middleton. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kispert from behind the arc. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
George passes to Kispert. Middleton outside. George, a screen on Holiday. Pass to George. The 3 ball. Offensive board. Kispert's shot is good. Kispert's got 14.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Porzingis finds Holiday. A deep 3 from MP. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the floor for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done. And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
From the arc. Tatum inside. George defending. Tatum against George. And it's Tatum missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
George outside. There's a screen. Inside. Horford with a steal. George against Tatum. Kicks it out to MP. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. All right. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside, puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's the 3. It's rebounded by George.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Brogdon from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Celtics lead by 6. MP outside. Launches a 3. Again, MP missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not...
On the court.
MP outside. Again, the miss by Boston. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Kispert outside. Pass to Brogdon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this...
Welcome into the jail.
You earned that one. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Throw them buffs on MP. We're in the D.
Good luck out there, MP.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And in our matchup tonight, well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again, just 2 playoff appearances shy. With an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Brown, MP out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. Pass to Duran. Nobody near Schroeder. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Pritchard, a 3 from MP. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder outside. Duran the pass to Beasley. Pistons passing it around. Stewart kicks to Beasley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beasley's got 8.
Coming right back with a 3 of his own. That's Beasley.
MP outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Beasley in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And the dunk by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Schroeder. MP showing the range. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Pritchard, nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Detroit game in Detroit. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
45.
Welcome.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stack. And now an opportunity to check. Thanks for spending halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left. He's checked in for the Celtics. Pistons trail by 5. On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. MP out there with Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And can Ivy fly? I mean, a big-time finish.
Brown the pass to MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Ivy passes to Harris. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Tatum's got